The evening was dark and stormy as I stumbled upon an old, decrepit mansion that seemed to materialize out of the mist. The wrought iron gate creaked open on its own, inviting me in with an eerie whisper. Intrigued and unnerved, I cautiously stepped inside, my footsteps echoing through the overgrown courtyard. The mansion was a labyrinth of rooms, each one adorned with faded yellow wallpaper peeling at the edges. The air hung heavy with an inexplicable sense of melancholy, and the only illumination came from flickering candles casting long shadows that danced along the walls. I ventured deeper into the mysterious space, the sensation of grass underfoot sending shivers up my spine. The room seemed to stretch endlessly, and as I explored, I discovered that the grass on the floor was growing as if it were alive, swaying gently with an otherworldly breeze that whispered secrets I couldn't comprehend. In one room, I found an old rocking chair, gently swaying back and forth. The wallpaper in this room bore peculiar patterns that seemed to move of their own accord, forming faces that stared back at me with hollow eyes. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched, evaluated by unseen entities. As I delved deeper into the mansion, I stumbled upon a room with a peculiar smell, sweet and syrupy, like maple. The scent hung thick in the air, and I noticed a bottle of maple syrup on a dusty table. The inexplicable presence of this everyday condiment in such an otherworldly place added to the surreal nature of my surroundings. As I continued my exploration, the rooms began to blur into a surreal dreamscape, reality twisted and contorted, challenging my understanding of time and space. It was then that I encountered a mirror, and to my horror, the reflection staring back at me was not my own. It was a distorted version of myself, trapped in a nightmarish existence, with eyes that held a deep, existential despair. The liminal space seemed to be a manifestation of my own fears, regrets, and unresolved thoughts. The yellow wallpaper, the grass underfoot, the haunting faces, all were symbolic of the tangled labyrinth of my mind. I was confronted with the unsettling truth that the mansion was a mirror to my own soul, a place where the boundaries between reality and the subconscious blurred. The maple syrup, an unexpected element in the psychological maze, served as a reminder of the fleeting sweetness of life, contrasting sharply with the ominous atmosphere surrounding me. It was as if the syrup symbolized the ephemeral nature of happiness and comfort in the face of existential uncertainty. Haunted by the surreal imagery and philosophical underpinnings of this liminal space, I stumbled back towards the entrance. The mansion seemed to resist my departure, its walls pulsating with an otherworldly energy. As I stepped through the gate, the storm outside had intensified, rain and wind whipping through the air. The mansion disappeared into the mist, leaving me with a lingering sense of disquiet and a newfound awareness of the intricacies of my own mind. The moon hung low in the sky as little Emily discovered the enigmatic mansion with grassy floors and yellow wallpaper. Intrigued by the mysterious allure, she couldn't resist the urge to explore its hidden secrets. Armed only with her innocence and a small flashlight, she tiptoed through the silent corridors, the grass beneath her feet cool and strangely comforting. As Emily wandered deeper into the heart of the mansion, she stumbled upon a room unlike the others. The wallpaper bore intricate patterns of unicorns, their eyes filled with an otherworldly glow. To her amazement, one of the unicorns stepped out of the wallpaper and into the room, revealing itself to be a mystical creature with a shimmering silver coat. The unicorn spoke in a gentle, melodic voice, promising to be Emily's friend and guide through the surreal landscape. Entranced by the magical being, Emily named it Stardust. Together, they navigated the endless corridors, the grassy floors seeming to whisper secrets only they could understand. However, as Emily delved deeper into the mansion, she began to sense a shift in Stardust's demeanor. The once comforting glow in its eyes turned malevolent, and its words took on a sinister undertone. Emily felt a chill run down her spine as the unicorn led her into darker, more foreboding rooms. Suddenly, Stardust revealed its true nature, its silver coat melting away to expose a grotesque, mechanical form. The unicorn's eyes glowed with a malevolent red, and Emily realized she had been lured into a trap. Panic set in as the once friendly unicorn transformed into a nightmarish creature, its intentions clearly malevolent. But just as all seemed lost, a mysterious force intervened. The walls of the mansion seemed to pulsate with energy, and Stardust convulsed in a bizarre manner. A surge of static filled the air, and to Emily's astonishment, the unicorn's true form was revealed, a mystical entity with a brain made of an Intel 486 processor. Confused and bewildered, Emily watched as the unicorn's eyes flickered between red and blue, struggling against its malevolent programming. In a moment of unexpected clarity, Stardust fought against its evil nature, resisting the darkness that had taken hold. With the final burst of energy, the unicorn's eyes turned a warm, reassuring blue. Emily could sense the conflict within Stardust, the struggle between good and evil. It communicated with her through a series of electronic beeps and whirs, revealing that its Intel 486 brain had been corrupted by external forces, and it had fought to regain control. Together, Emily and Stardust faced the challenges of the mansion, battling the malevolent forces that sought to trap them. In the end, Stardust's true, benevolent nature prevailed. As they stepped out of the mansion into the cool night air, the grassy floors transformed into a carpet of soft moss under the moonlight. The unexpected twist of the mystical unicorn turning out to be not only good, but also powered by an Intel 486 processor, added a touch of technological wonder to the eerie tale. Emily, now accompanied by her newfound friend, ventured into the night, the mansion disappearing into the mist behind them. The memory of the liminal space lingered, a strange mix of fear and fascination etched into the young girl's mind. It all began when I stumbled upon a peculiar door in an abandoned warehouse. Drawn by an unseen force, I found myself standing in a liminal space with yellow wallpapered walls and an endless expanse of lush green grass for a floor. The air was thick with an unsettling stillness, and a sense of foreboding clung to every corner. As I navigated the surreal landscape, I encountered a quirky sidekick named Spark, a tiny chip of DRAM with a mischievous personality. With each step, Spark emitted a soft hum, guiding me through the maze of grassy corridors. Its electronic voice crackled with enthusiasm as it explained the strange workings of the liminal space. Soon we stumbled upon a grand hall where an ethereal opera was unfolding. To my surprise, the characters were anthropomorphic representations of computer components, CPUs, motherboards, and hard drives. The stage was adorned with vibrant lights and holographic projections, creating a mesmerizing spectacle. As the opera unfolded, the characters sang about the intricate dance of electrons, the symphony of data flowing through circuits, and the harmony of codes and algorithms. It was a surreal experience to be sure, and Spark nudged me to join in the performance. Reluctantly, I found myself becoming a part of this strange opera, playing the role of a lost soul trapped in the liminal space. The walls echoed with haunting melodies as the opera delved into the inner workings of a computer. The yellow wallpaper seemed to pulse with the rhythm of the music, and the grass beneath our feet swayed in time with the operatic crescendos. It was both enchanting and eerie, as if the very essence of the liminal space was expressing itself through the performance. In the midst of the opera, Spark revealed its true purpose. The chip of DRAM had a unique ability to manipulate the electronic currents within the liminal space, and as the story unfolded, we realized that Spark was the key to unlocking the mysteries of this surreal realm. As the final notes of the opera resonated through the air, the liminal space seemed to shift. The yellow wallpaper peeled away, revealing a bright, blinding light. The grass transformed into a sea of pixelated patterns, swirling and merging in a hypnotic dance. With Spark's guidance, I stepped through the digital gateway, leaving the liminal space behind. As I emerged into the real world, the warehouse door closed behind me, and Spark's electronic hum faded away. The memory of the strange opera lingered in my mind, a testament to the unexpected adventures that could unfold in the most surreal of places. And though I was back in the mundane reality, the chip of DRAM had left a lasting impression, a reminder that even in the most peculiar of circumstances, there could be moments of bizarre beauty and technological wonder.